It was a typical Sunday afternoon, and I was just enjoying a peaceful drive in my Mustang, heading back home after a long week. Little did I know that this was about to turn into one of the most bizarre encounters of my life. As I pulled into the neighborhood, I noticed a woman standing near her porch, waving at me. It was Karen, the infamous HOA president, who always had something to say about the way people live their lives. I've heard all the stories about her, but today I'd find out just how outrageous she could be. I parked my car in my driveway, and as I stepped out, Karen's teenage son came charging over. Without any greeting, he pointed to my Mustang and said, "That car's mine. You're going to give it to me." Confused, I asked him what he was talking about, but he just kept demanding the keys. "My mom said we could have it. Hand over the keys now," he insisted. It was clear that this kid thought he was entitled to something that wasn't his. As I stood there, trying to process the situation, Karen came over, apparently having heard the conversation. Instead of apologizing for her son's behavior, she sided with him. She called him over and together they continued to press the issue. I remained calm but firm, telling them there was no way I would give away my car. That's when things escalated. Karen whipped out her phone, and before I knew it, she was dialing 911. "You're trespassing. My son deserves that car. The police will sort this out," she screamed. What Karen didn't know was that I wasn't just some regular guy. I'm actually the chief of police in this town. The moment the dispatcher answered, I could hear her giving the same angry rant, completely unaware of who she was speaking to. The irony of the situation hit me like a ton of bricks. I calmly identified myself. "This is Chief, your name, and I'm responding to the call you just received." There was a long pause on the other end of the line. I could almost hear the realization dawning on Karen. She stammered, Oh no, I didn't know." I politely informed her that not only was her son's demand completely unreasonable, but calling 911 over such a petty issue was a waste of valuable resources. I entered the car and walked inside my house, shaking my head at the absurdity of the situation. So, next time Karen or anyone else tries to mess with me, remember this: the chief is always in charge. If you enjoyed this crazy story, make sure to hit that subscribe button for more wild tales like this one.